Hello, in this jQuery video, I am going to show you the Animate method. So the Animate method essentially allows you to create custom animations based on CSS properties. So any CSS property can be essentially animated. So the first thing we are going to do is create some div. We'll have an ID. So this is how we'll select it, and I'll call this Epic. Let's call it Epic. Actually, I'll call this Darth Vader. Darth Vader, and I'm gonna in here put Darth Vader like so, and we are also gonna have a button that will, when clicked, it will do the animation, but it's gonna have a custom animation. I'm gonna show you the format of it so you can create your own one as you wish. And I'm gonna say click me or animate button. Animate. So if I copy this and I'll do dollar and do hash. So animate button. So when it's clicked, we are going to have this function callback. Now in here, we are going to select the element, which was Darth Vader. That was the element ID. To do an animation, you do dot animate. You put brackets. Next, you put curly braces, because you can provide multiple. I'll just provide the one for now, and then I'll add some more. So let's say if I say left, so you just put the CSS property name, now the CSS value. So in this case, it's going to be pixel amount, it needs to be in string. So I'm going to say 500 pixels and save it. See what we get. We click it. Okay. That didn't work. So let's see what's happened. We got this. Again, I'm going to empty cache and reload. Just in case it's something to do with that. No, it isn't. So make sure the element is on the screen. This has an ID of Vader. Make sure we got the correct ID. We have animate button. Make sure we got the correct ID for this. Okay, so when it is being clicked, we are saying Darth Vader dot animate left and I believe we need to have single quotation marks. If I click it now, it tried to do something, and technically that will. Did it try? It tried, didn't it? Yeah, you applied the style. I think it's because of the display block. So if I were to just say display, yeah, it's because of the the type that it is. So let's say if I instead of that, I'll put a span instead. This will probably help it. Put a span instead. I reload. Click this. So why? It's a position issue, sorry, not a display issue. So I forgot absolute, it works fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I provide some styling. I'm gonna do some inline styling. Generally you wouldn't, but for this case, we can excuse ourselves. We can be a bit naughty. We can do position absolute, and if you do position absolute, it would have worked with the div as well. I'll click. Change this to div, just to go back, and we're gonna need something, otherwise it's overlapping because it's an absolute position at the moment. So now if I have a look, okay, so if I click that, it animates 500 pixels across. You can provide a speed value as well for the animation, and I have a separate video covering all of that, so feel free to check that out. And I've also got a separate video covering how to have a callback. So once the animation is fully finished, you can call a piece of code or a function. What you can also do is, apply more properties. So at the same time, you'll be animating. So if I were to also change, let's say what else could we change? Opacity. We could change opacity. So if I change opacity, we can do this. We can do, what should we change? 0.5. So if I reload it, as you can see, it's faded out. To make it more clear, change it to 25%. And I'm actually gonna do 100 pixels left so it doesn't move as much. As you can see, it was fading in. And let's experiment. Let's do 200 pixels. That looked pretty cool. So I faded to 25% from whatever its current opacity is. Could be more or greater, doesn't matter. It moves left relative as well by 200 pixels as well. And like I said, any CSS property can be animated. You can also do some cool stuff with some mathematics as well, where you could have something along the lines of, so let's apply some, you know what, I'll just do a style tag. I want to apply some more style to it. And here I'm going to say hash dot Vader. So I'm going to grab this position element. I'll put that in there. Now I'm going to say I'll add no padding. I'll say background dash color. Let's say red. If I reload, as you can see, it still moves it. The other thing that we can do, so if I comment out this line, so we don't want that one. We don't want to change the opacity because they won't be able to see what we're doing really. We could change the padding inside of it. So we could do something like 10 pixels. And this needs to be in quotation marks. There we go. And now if we reload it, as you can see, we've added some padding. You could go a step further and change the height or the width as well. So we could go say height, and we could say, what could we say for the height? We could say to 100 pixels. So if I reload it now, so it's got the padding and the height as well. So as you can see, it is pretty darn cool. Another thing you can do is some math. So I could say plus equals. So it adds 100 pixels each time to the height. If I reload it, click it. If I click it again, the height will keep increasing because, it's already applied 200 pixels to the left. It's already applied padding of 10 pixels. But if you want to do some math, this could be applied to the padding, to the left, to the matter. You can do it like so. If I keep clicking it, you'll keep adding it. If you do minus equals, you'll take it away. So that's it. That's how you do animations. Really, really awesome stuff. If you have any questions, feel free to pop me a message. And like I said, I'll have separate videos covering how to add speed and how to use a function callback with effects as well. As usual, I look forward to seeing you in the next awesome video.